Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career, just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Pass to LeVert. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is Irving. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the three-point game.
Garland finds Mitchell. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Allen inside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Allen. 9 points last game. And it's Mitchell missing. And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Durant. Now the pass to O'Neal. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game. And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And the free throw, no good. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Simmons. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Mitchell against Irving. Mitchell with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Irving. So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 10. LeVert up top, guarded by KD. The Cavaliers with another miss. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton, they've nailed just about every one of their selections. And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Garland with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Garland with the bucket.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Passes it to Claxton. Durant against LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. KD can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Garland against Simmons. Pass to Durant. Down low, here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. O'Neal's got 5 points so far.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game, 26 points. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Garland. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Mobley. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Garland. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Simmons dishes to KD. O'Neal a screen on LeVert. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Nets for 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. This time they met in Cleveland.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Brooklyn making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for O'Neal. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Seth Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. Okoro's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Now, here's Rubio. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. Inside. Let's go. Love can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 12. Thomas kicks to Simmons. Pass to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. And the Nets lead by 15.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The pass to Mobley to the inside. Love kicks to Mobley. Rubio against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's not only a big frame, but an elite athlete coming right at you on the drive. Ben Simmons, that's a tough check.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Simmons drops them both.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 17. Bucket is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Love. And that time, also a missed shot. Nets leading by 19 points. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon
with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
No good on the free throw. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Darius Garland. .131 left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Cavaliers, number one.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Allen passes to Rubio. Allen kicks to Osman. Back to Allen. Over Claxton. 5 to shoot.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Allen's shot is off. And here is Simmons. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Passes it to Osman. Allen, right side. Shot to stop the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Thomas passes to Simmons. Harris outside. Simmons inside. Covered by Rubio. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Harris.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Ricky Rubio, shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
Both free throws good from Rubio. Outside Warren. They set the pick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with Simmons, and it's Warren in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Screen by Allen. LeVert kicks to Allen. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's LeVert following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Over Durant. And that one hits back iron.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Irving looking over the floor. Shoots over Garland. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Love finds LeVert. Lobbed up there for Love. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. Curry, a screen on Allen. Back to Simmons. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Warren against Allen. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. That one good for 2. Garland's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
O'Neal a screen on LeVert. The 3 from KD. And that's collected by Love.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And at the line, 1 time.
What's up?
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
We got some teachers for the loudest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Ben Simmons, number 1, and, of course, Darius Garland.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Now, here's LeVert. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. To the paint, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Here's Irving. He's got 11. The dish to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
In the corner, Irving with it. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Love outside. He kicks it to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
O'Neal misses. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland surveying the D. No good with the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving, good.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Garland. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Curry dishes to Irving, and he drives in, drops in the layup for 2. He's got 18.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by KD. Stolen by O'Neal. KD finds Curry. Down low, Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Irving against Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's good for 2.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's LeVert after the made shot from KD. LeVert with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Irving passes to Curry. O'Neal is screen on Love. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Irving against Garland. Love kicks to Mitchell. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Here for our show, Brooklyn Nets.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jared Allen's checked in for Love. Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. Okoro, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Lob pass to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Now Rubio. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shoots from 12. And it's Osman missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Rubio the pass to Osman. Mobley a screen on Harris. Here's Osman. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant in the corner. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out and not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. The young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Kyrie Irving. A floater, and it's blocked. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 16 points.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
The 3 from Garland. The rebound by the Nets.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving against Garland. There's a good screen. Simmons passes to Claxton, and they pick up 2. Claxton's got his second bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His 3rd personal foul.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what you love is every year, Caris LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Good on both. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Now here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Nobody near Irving. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Simmons. They get a hand on it. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
LeVert, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in for Mobley. LeVert hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Mitchell against Irving. Pass to Claxton. Simmons against Garland. And they double up Simmons. Curry outside. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Love outside. To the middle. A nice shot by LeVert. And that's 10 points for Caris LeVert.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
Irving dishes to Simmons. Inside. Leaps for it and stolen by Love. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 4th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Curry on the wing. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Shot from 12. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that one drops for him. 27 points for Kyrie Irving.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Love with the screen for LeVert. He feeds it to Love. That one falls. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick-and-roll action.
And here's Irving. 27 points for him. And the shot by Warren, no good. Harris against LeVert. Over Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. In the corner, Irving with it. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stolen by Warren. Lays it up off the glass. Warren's got 11 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Nets?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Outside for Curry. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Mitchell. Curry looking around. No good on the 3. Well, the Cavaliers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The second chance effort. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Irving against Garland.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Outside for Curry. The 3. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Garland finds Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
Now, here's Warren. He's got 11. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Allen. Outside Garland. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Shoots over Curry. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Seth Curry, and it's Ben Simmons in for Irving.
Mind the lane.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Evan Mobley's checked in for Allen. Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. Okoro's checked in for Mitchell, and Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Garland. That one misses for Love.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Now, here's Warren. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Okoro. Thomas covering. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rubio against Simmons. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sharp. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Sharp out there with Morris. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Mills. And it's Sumner in at the two-guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Well, Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. Going inside. Here's Osman. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Mills. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Yeah, see, the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio forces him to the line.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio. At the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Count that one. Mills has got his first 2 points of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The slam dunk by Wade.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mills. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's the pass to Morris. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. 17-foot shot on the way. No good from Wade. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Passes to Mills. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Fans, please give us a round of applause for your next U10 team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And Brooklyn has possession. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Irving against Rubio. Shoots from 14. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Mitchell over Thomas. And he overshot that one, missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Irving passes to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
This fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And the first one at the line is good.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
And Mitchell drops them both. It's the Nets now. Outside Irving. Thomas kicks to Irving. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Claxton with the bucket. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Thomas. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Durant kicks to Irving. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Ricky Rubio.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
2 seconds. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton, stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That one is off. And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. So he comes up empty at the line. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Simmons. Garland with it, guarded now by Irving.
You can see the defensive versatility of Ben Simmons. This guy wreaks havoc. It doesn't matter who he's defending.
KD passes to Simmons. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Now Simmons, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Back to Mitchell. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Joe Harris is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And then for Cleveland, Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Okoro in for Donovan Mitchell. Allen kicks to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Allen. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Simmons. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Garland. The pass to Osman. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Claxton the pass to KD. Down low. And he dunks it down. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Love's check in for Allen. Wallace with it. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now Simmons. Passes it to Durant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley the pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie, something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
It kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And KD drops them both.
Fouling Kevin Durant is pretty much the same as giving up a bucket because this guy has been so consistently good from the free throw line over the course of his brilliant career.
Here's Osman. Mobley, a screen on Harris. Here's Osman. Over O'Neal. And it's Osman missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Now, here's Rubio, following the shot by Kevin Durant. There's a screen. Rubio misses. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Great game. How were you able to have so much success scoring?
Just by playing aggressive, man. This is my playground out here, so I just treated it so. I just had fun playing basketball. I'm so grateful to be playing the game that I love every single day. So, you know, and being back home is nothing like it, man. I just come out here and just have fun. It's easy to play out here in Brooklyn, man.
We all love coming to the app, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.